Introduction, narrator, calm, atmospheric. In the frozen heart of the outer rim, where the cold bites deeper than steel and the silence stretches across 1,000 miles of ice, an ancient secret lies buried beneath the frost. The Frostbound Conclave, an assembly of those who seek to unravel the past, has convened once more, drawn by whispers of a forgotten power. But as they dig into the ice, something awakens, stirring beneath the centuries of frozen time. Chapter 1. A summons to the cold narrator, thoughtful, steady. The message arrived on a shard of crystalline ice, etched with words that shimmered in the dim light of Castor's study. A summons, a warning, a mystery. He turned the shard in his gloved hands, feeling the chill seep through the fabric. Castor, muttering to himself, "A conclave meeting. After all these years." Narrator. Castor had once been a seeker of lost knowledge, a historian of things best left buried. But the Frostbound Conclave, he had sworn never to return. Yet the message was clear. The ice was calling him back. Chapter 2. The Arrival. Narrator, soft yet foreboding. The air was thin at the edge of the Frostspire ranges, and the cold gnawed at flesh and bone alike. Castor stepped off the transport, his boots crunching against the crystalline ground. He pulled his cloak tighter, scanning the horizon. A lone figure approached through the storm, her silhouette barely visible against the swirling frost. Vena, firm but with a hint of relief. "You came." Castor, soft chuckle, laced with resignation. "I must be mad." Narrator. Vena's sharp eyes studied him, her breath misting in the cold air. Vena. "The others are waiting. We don't have much time." Narrator. And so, with nothing but the wind at their backs, they descended into the ice. Chapter 3. The Awakening Narrator. Building tension. Deep within the frost caverns, ancient pillars of ice reached skyward, encasing something vast. The air was thick with the weight of history, the kind that pressed against the chest like an unseen force. Castor traced a hand along the frozen wall, feeling the pulse beneath it. The ice was alive. A low hum vibrated through the chamber, and the conclave members turned as one. Eldrin, hushed, awestruck. "The sleeper stirs." Castor, whispering, more to himself than the others. "This isn't just history, it's a warning." Narrator. The ice cracked. A single fracture ran through the cavern, splitting the silence apart. And then, the darkness shifted. Something was waking up. Chapter 4. Shattered silence. Narrator. Tense, building suspense. The air grew heavy, thick with the weight of something unseen. The fissure in the ice widened, a jagged line splitting through the cavern like an unhealed wound. A low, guttural sound resonated from beneath. Not a growl, not a whisper, something in between. Castor, sharp inhale, voice taut. "We need to move, now!" Narrator. The conclave members hesitated. Years of searching, months of preparation. Was this what they had come for? Or was this what had been waiting for them? A sudden rush of air blasted through the chamber, ice shards spiraling in the dim light. The sleeper was stirring, and the ice could no longer contain it. Vena, urgent, voice rising above the howl of the wind. "Back to the surface, if this thing wakes." Eldrin, interrupting, almost reverent. "It already has." Narrator. The ice shattered. A deep, resonant crack echoed through the depths, and a massive shadow shifted within the frozen walls. Castor took a step back, heart pounding. The legend had spoken of something ancient, something powerful, something alive. Chapter 5. The Watchers in the Dark. Narrator. Soft, eerie. As the last shards of ice crumbled to the ground, an eerie silence followed. The dust of frost settled, revealing the thing they had unearthed. It was not a creature. Not entirely. Tall as a monument, its form was encased in layers of shifting frost, moving like liquid silver beneath the ice. Hollow eyes, deep as the abyss, locked onto Castor. A voice ancient and fractured seeped into their minds. The sleeper, low, reverberating, alien. You have come. At last. Narrator. The weight of the words pressed against them, cold as the grave. Castor swallowed hard, his breath visible in the frigid air. Castor. Hoarse whisper. What? Are you? Narrator. The being did not answer. Instead, the cavern walls began to glow, ancient symbols igniting with an otherworldly blue light. A warning, a summons, a choice. The Frostbound Conclave had uncovered the past. Now, the past had found them.